You've seen our reviews for last season. You know, we did watch all of season 1 of Windbreaker. And honestly, we haven't really reviewed anything from season 2.
This is the worst.
Even though we've been watching it. And you're about to find out why. Alright, man. Let's get into it, man. What's going on with Windbreaker?
Man, I don't like it.
It had a good start.
Yeah, let me clarify. The first 2 episodes
Gas.
were absolute gas. But you know, I finally came to realize that this anime is not about fighting no more. This is about Sakura learning about himself and who he is as a person, which is also cool.
Yeah. It's a slice of life gang anime.
But why? Why is that?
See,
I'm not even mad really. It's more I'm like happy to see him like finally open up with himself and like finally understand who he is, but like I ain't coming for all that.
I feel that. I think the problem with Windbreaker is it kind of markets itself kind of like Tokyo Revengers with actually good animated fights every time.
Mm-hmm.
But what it really is a story about a character learning about himself, right? Because end of the day, there's not really an overarching plot for Windbreaker. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's got a really vague, like, I want to be the best gangster ever type of plot. You know what I'm saying? But he's at the wrong school for that. I mean, they're strong. Don't get me wrong. Like, Furin has some like cold fighters. But end of the day, like these dudes aren't real gangsters. They're just a neighborhood watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't really like do anything aside from just fighting rival gangs that makes them like feel like threatening. You know what I'm saying? Like it's more so just like guys that like to hang out at this school. They wear a jacket
and they don't even teach or nothing. They have no teachers in there. They just sit in the classroom on their desks.
No, that's the you hate
enjoying enjoying his whey protein. Like,
they didn't even put no effort into making some teachers or showing us like that they actually got class or nothing.
I feel like
they guys run the school.
I feel like the year 4 students are the ones that
teaching
are,
everybody.
They have to be, right?
Hell no.
Because I don't know.
Y'all got fake Gojo out here teaching class.
I have no idea like what they're learning in there.
They be teaching each other the power of friendship.
This is fine, but I could have went to Fairy Tail if I wanted to do that.
That's real. That's real, man. And even then, like I feel like Fairy Tail has a lot of overarching plots to it. You know what I'm saying? To keep you tied in, because you always want to find out like whether like how this enemy is related to them, or like how they're going to overcome this challenge to like get to a greater goal. There's not really a greater goal. That's the problem I really be having with the show. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just violence for the sake of violence, and then somebody gets bullied, and then we pull up with 13 dudes, but they got 80 guys.
And then you found out that they're here for the wrong reasons, and you let your friends get beat up.
Oh.
And then they're mad at you for it, which is fair. But I don't know.
Like I said, I don't even have as much of an issue with Windbreaker as I do if they just kept it like honest to like the way the show is gonna be. You know what I mean? Because initially when he comes in and he's like, hey, I'm trying to be like the top of this school. If that's your goal, I feel like he's not exactly not accomplishing that, but he really isn't any closer than he was in season 1 by technicality.
Yeah, he's kind of in the same boat.
Because everybody's so friendly with each other, like there's really no competition. You know what I mean? Like for example, the tall dude with the long hair, I think that was gonna be like his rival. They were gonna be like competing to rank up in this gangster system, but it's just like he's just an asshole. Yeah. So, like, what's going on here?
Yeah, you're right.
So like I said, if you just like if you like just the character development and you just really fallen for these characters, then I can see why you still love Windbreaker. You know what I mean? And the animation quality, I don't have any issues with it.
Top tier.
Yeah, top tier. The choreography for the fights, gas. You know what I'm saying? For a show that has no powers, like they make every fight feel very different. You know what I'm saying? Like every fight, they moving. Like they throw it out. Like whether it's the dude with the eye patch and his Tai Chi / Chinese martial arts, you know what I'm saying? Or the pink hair guy with his nonchalant. I don't even know. He just aura farms, honestly.
Yeah.
Boy hasn't taken a single hit this whole season. Let's just talk about that. He might be my favorite character right now.
Yeah, he different.
You know what I'm saying? Fight wise, anyway. But like I said, there's just not much else going on. Like it's just mindless fighting. You know what I mean? Like people complain about Solo Leveling for having too much aura farming. This show is just a very repetitive cycle of fight scene into character development without an overarching goal. You know what I mean? That's the problem.
Yeah, that is.
Like, they might have me locked in. If the yellow haired dude learn how to fight, that might lock me in. He's Takamichi right now. I ain't even gonna lie. I need to see him.
That ain't never.
You know what I'm saying?
All I had to do is just take notes on everybody being weird.
Yeah, bro. He the paparazzi. He is a straight weirdo. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the issue that I have with Windbreaker, man. Like I said, I really do see the hype in terms of just the quality of the show. It's just that there's no substance for me. You know what I'm saying?
I don't blame you. I don't like it, so.
Yeah. I wish there was more, man. This last episode.
I'm not even going to speak on it. He definitely learned about himself, is my answer.
This man just.
Nah, don't say nothing. Just know this man is. He's learning more about himself as a person.
Confused,
still,
brother.
That's all I got to say about it. Not going to get into detail.
You know
I don't want to spoil nobody.
Like I said, man, if you just liked what you got from season 1, it's more of the same. You know what I mean?
It's the exact same. Except he opens up a tad bit
tiny more.
It's literally the same thing.
It's okay, man. Like I said, I don't really hate Windbreaker. It's just not for me, the way they're moving right now. Hopefully they get to a point where there is a bit more of a plot going on. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Just right now, I just feel like I'm just tired of him learning how to have friends.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? You already have friends, brother. Like, just open your eyes.
He just doesn't realize it. Yeah,
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna still watch it though.
No, we watched like 5 episodes. I ain't gonna sit here and be talking crap without being like, I'm part of the problem.
I'm gonna watch it though.
It's just like I said, if you haven't picked it up yet, we're just letting you know like the highs and the lows. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna get really good highs in the fight scenes, choreography, animation style. Tough, right? But you will get lost on that plot. You'll be sitting there like, all right, but like, why though? You know what I'm saying? And that's how I be feeling half the time when I watch an episode of it, man. But if you've been enjoying Windbreaker, y'all let us know what y'all like about it. If you read the manga, let us know if there's a point where this isn't the case. You know what I mean? Where it really starts to turn up for real. Because right now, it's just not hitting the way it used to, man. But aside from that, y'all comment, subscribe, like and comment down below right now. Man, I lost this plot. See what's going on here, man. Peace.